Apologies, technical difficulties. Please stand by. Apologies for the very long delay. There are some current internal issues going on with iRacing, and we are trying to fix that as soon as possible. It may take a little bit, but hopefully we can get this completed before the race actually starts. If a driver is willing to give their perspective as of now, that will be greatly appreciated, and we'll have to go with that for now until we fix the issue and I am able to enter the session. I guess I'll put some, just as a commentary, I'll put some information on what is going on. So, iRacing has been currently using up a lot of space on my computer, and I tried to delete one of the DAT files, the data files, for like the temporary stuff, and that's what's basically eating up all my storage. And currently now it went from 0 gigabytes free to 67.5 gigabytes free. So I had to delete all the car files and the track files, and I had to now reinstall them in order for this issue to be fixed. So yeah, again, I apologize for the very long delay, and let's hope that I can reinstall this before our race begins. Hi there, Bryce. If you're able to, let's see, are you able to stream your point of view? Ah, yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's go full screen here. Alright, so currently as a race host, I am unable right now to enter the session because my iRacing has to re-download everything, unfortunately. But thank you to Bryce Bunow for giving us his point of view stream for this race. I greatly appreciate the work he's putting in right now, especially with how Discord can sometimes affect frames per second and all that kind of stuff. But this gives you guys, the viewer, some great capture of what is going on in the race right now. Let's see if I can go full screen here. So currently qualifying is going on right now. As we see Gilbert Ruiz, who is right now making his debut for the league. This is his first race racing here. So we'll see how he does. Let's see what the results are. So currently, Jacob Quayle is currently on pole with a 16.2, followed by Bruce Bunnell, Kylan Wilson, Gilbert Ruiz, Kalen Wilson, Lance Adder, and Tito Bonilla. And this is currently our biggest field for this race, as we now have 7 drivers right now racing. And yeah, I'm very, very excited to see what the racing is going to be like with a larger field. And yeah, so we just have currently 35 seconds left on the counter for qualifying. Means 35 seconds for anyone else to enter the race, and we shall see how warm-up goes, because I have yet to see how practice went. So now we enter warm-up, 10 minutes of warm-up, and we're going to see the POV of Bryce Bunnell. And for South Boston Speedway, it seems the street stocks get very, very loose later in the run. Like the cars tend to be pretty tight. In the beginning of the runs, they're they stick to the ground very easily. But as you go later in the round, in the run, and tire starts to fall off, the cars tends to get a lot more loose, just because of the way the banking transitions and how bumpy the track is. Oh, and Bryce Bunnell barely misses that 11 car. He hits the wall. Probably have to reset his car after that. Man, wow. That was a crazy crash right there. So, you know, because of how loose this track is, we may see a lot of crashes, or a lot of loose cars, just trying to push it to the limit. And yeah, wow, he had to avoid that 11 car right there, and just hits the outside wall, slams it. Yeah, just nowhere really to go. Just right in the middle of his racing line. Couldn't see anything yet. And wow. Okay, right now I'm pretty much halfway done re-downloading everything. So I believe I will miss, as a broadcaster's perspective, I will miss at least the beginning of the race. But until then, I believe that this perspective of Bryce Brownell will suit just as well as our TV broadcast here at South Boston Speedway. I guess as warm-up is going on, let me talk about the current track conditions. So right now here at South Boston it is around 78 degrees Fahrenheit with overcast cloud cover, and the humidity is really high. It is about 78 to 97 degrees humidity, and the wind speed is also relatively high. It's about 9 miles an hour northeast. And then along with those track conditions, we do have some race rules. So the lucky dog is enabled again. Wave rounds are enabled. Full course cautions are enabled as obviously, and the caution laps do count because as we saw at the Charlotte Motor Speedway Legends Oval, yeah, just it was not working too well with not counting many laps, the caution laps, and having such a great race length right there. So I think that because the caution laps are going to be counted, cautions will not really affect the current time frame for the race, as we do have a time limit now for these races. They're currently an hour and 30 minutes long, and as we see Bryce Brownell just spinning it out, barely hitting the outside wall, but slams it back into the inside wall here in warm-up. Like usual, we have no overtime, so when a caution happens from 3 to go to 1 to go, that is the order you finish in. The network flag is enabled, so you should probably have good internet connection. Let's see, what else? Nothing really much. Besides, obviously the loose conditions and the tire wear. I believe a lot of drivers are going to have to pit because these cars are very unstable and loose towards the end of these runs on these tires. Like after even 30 laps on these tires, the cars tend to get very loose on the track. So we'll see how the racing is. We might see a lot of bump and runs and getting the other person loose. So yeah. Currently 4 minutes remaining here in warm-up, as Bryce Brownell puts down a 16.238. That puts him second on the board. Oh, and Lance Hatter gets loose but saves it. Oh, and the 77. Oh my god, horrible crash. Oh no. Oh, that's a horrible wreck right there. Okay, so as we see on the replay right here, the 67, he gets loose in the corner, but he manages to save it. So the 81 of Bryce Brownell tries to go up high. Oh, and the 77 just in the middle of the track right there. And so the 67 just has to go up high or hit the pit barrels right there. Yeah, so the 77 of Kylan Wilson just spun out right in front of these people, and just, man, Lance just had to just get out of the way, but that just caused a 3-car pileup. You know, luckily that's warm up right there and not their actual race, because all three cars would likely be out of contention for the win right there. That's just such a nasty hit. Yeah, so oh man, just comes straight into his point of view. Wow. So we see right here is the nose view for Bryce by now. And then as soon as he thinks he's clear, the 67 just comes straight into frame, right up in front of him, and just takes him out. It's like you see the light of the tunnel and then it just collapses on you immediately. That's just... wow. What a hard hit right there. Currently, iRacing says I have about 10 minutes left on this update, but it seems like it is rapidly going down. So maybe we may be able to get the broadcast going before the beginning of the race. This is a good sign. It seems like currently updates are at 66%, so 2/3 of the way done. And it's only been warm up. It's only been 10 minutes. So yeah, so good signs right there. And let's hope that we can get this underway. But yeah, with a lot more people racing here, I think it's going to be a lot more fun for these drivers. And oh no, and as we see right there, the 6 car and Tito get together. But as I was saying, yeah, more drivers are going to be a lot more chaotic and a lot more fun too for these people. They're not going to be racing around. They're not going to be racing around this track just by themselves or like with another person within sight, like for what 150 laps. They're actually going to be able to have battles and try to get around these guys. As you see right there, oh, the 6 car and the 81 both managed to save it. Seems like the 81 is just gonna be wrapping around the inside, probably coming down pit road. Yep, that's correct. He is coming down pit road as warm-up has officially ended, and we are going right now into the race. Coming soon. Right now I am at 73% of all my files being downloaded, so I will miss maybe a few laps of this race, but I think that we will have we'll have a good chunk of this race be broadcasted from the booth. But as of now, we are currently riding along with Bryce Bunnow as he starts second, right next to the 14 of Jacob Quayle. As we go 1 to green, we are about to start the 3rd race of the season here at South Boston Speedway for the Sobo 150. Get ready. As the pace car dives down pit road, green flag in the air. Here to start the 3rd race of the season. As you see, Jacob Quayle jumps out to an early lead as the 77 barely squeezes the 81 into the outside wall. This track is very narrow, and we might have seen some bumping and banging right at the restart right there. As we see, the 77 has a little bit of rear end damage. Oh, and we are going for a spin on board with the 81. And they managed to save it. No caution yet. Seems like the 11 may have slid up into Bryce Bunnell just a little bit and knocked them both loose. That's something we do not want to see from these, you know, from our onboard point of view right now. Because, oh, and we have a caution. Oh, Lance Satter hits the. Did he hit the? He hit the inside wall, and it seems like he has some pretty bad damage. His entire front bumper is gone, but I don't know what happened. We would definitely have to see. But it seems like Lance might be upset at someone. He is racing up. Oh yeah, he gives the 11 a bump right there. Oh, oh no, what happened to 77? Oh, some major implications might be needed for some of these drivers. They get a little too heated, you know, they tend to lose control. But we'll have to look back at what's happened. You know, in our Discord server, we do have a protest channel, so drivers will be able to clip what has happened and what had not really been seen by the officials, and show their point of view and potentially other drivers' point of view too. So yeah, we'll see what happens and see if the retaliation might be justified or not. So right now, a few drivers are pitting, taking advantage of the tires, taking a set right here.
All right, that's it. Go. All right, man, we're going green next time. All right, man, line up on the inside road. Get exit to the close pit. Run ahead to the longest line. Left up 14, car by. Left up 11, car by. Get ready.
Shoot. Seems like the 81 might have gone past by the. Oh man. And this is the only issue with not having an admin here, is to clear these black flags that are just unfortunately, that's I'm gonna have to give Bryce right there a pass through, not a pass through, a waiver round for the next caution, just to get him back on the lead lap, because that was not what I wanted. Not really what I wanted, but like what should have happened, because the pit stops definitely seem like you know, it might be a little bit prolonged. So yeah, I definitely should not have lost a lap right there. I don't know what iRacing was saying, but we'll try to fix the issue as soon as possible. Right now I'm at 95% complete for the downloads. Oh man, just like unfortunate turn of events right there for Bryce Bunnell. Just gets caught like at the wrong place, wrong time. I don't know why iRacing just gave him a black flag right there, but that will be cleared very soon. All the problems will be fixed very, very soon. That's what I meant to say. As Bryce is about to finish his penalty, he's going to be a few laps down, like 4 or 5 laps down. That's very unfortunate. He's gonna have to see if he can make up what he had lost. There are lucky dogs and wave rounds too, so that should be good for these drivers.
The car in front is pitting.
Oh, and it seems like Kalen Wilson. Oh no, Lance Satter comes down pit road. Might be for repairs. Come on. So yeah, as of now, we don't know where the leaders are. The leaders might be just a little bit ahead, just out of sight. But yeah, so Jake Quayle, the number 14, currently leading. He was on pole for this race, followed by Gilbert Ruiz. Both the top two are making their debut, as well as the 11 of Kalen Wilson. As right there in front of Bryce by now is the 11 of Kalen Wilson. He's currently third. Seems like Bryce has brand new tires, so he'll be easily able to catch him. Almost completed all my updates. But let's see. As we saw Tito Bonilla right there on the leaderboard, he just gets lapped. So he might have spun out. Alright, yeah, so updates are currently being installed into the computer now, so shouldn't take too long for the broadcast to be able to get booted up, and we can see where the other drivers are currently racing. As the 11 will let Bryce Bunnell by. And it seems like the leaders are just a little bit. Oh, what happened? The 6-7 probably spins and hits the inside wall, so that's more damage for him. That's just very unfortunate turn of events for this 6-7 crew. Bryce Bunnell currently the lucky dog candidate, so he will be able to gain a lap.
Let the 14 car by.
Alright, so seems like the 67 is going to stay out despite his front bumper being gone, so that might affect him in performance.
Car by.
But as we're heading to 1 to green,
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Alright, man, line up on the inside.
seems like currently there are only 5 cars on the track. Seems like Tito Bonilla might have maybe still on pit road, or maybe he
Get ready.
unfortunately left after some incident that happened. I don't know what happened.
The pace car is in.
So as the pace car comes down pit road, green flag back in the air.
34.033.
Here for this restart. Right now, Kalen Wilson currently leading the field, and Jacob Quill right on his back bumper. And right now the stream is frozen. Something is happening. Oh no. Oh, we are back. I think it's due to all the files that are being transported. Yeah, it's all the files that are being transported right now to the iRacing program file. As we see, the number 6 of Gilbert Ruiz and the 14 of Jacob Quayle, both battling for the lead. Gilbert trying to gain ground and try to pressure that 14 car. Oh, and as the 67 gets a little bit squirrely after hitting the wall, he is very, very loose. He is all over the place.
The lead is due to 16.306.
And now Bryce Bonell on the back bumper of Lance Adder. He's going to let him by.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Now Bryce is set on the 11 car. And remember that Bryce, because he is a lap car, you know, he has to try to pass the 11 as cleanly as possible. The 81 does have a right to pass the 11, but he cannot wreck or alter the 11's position in any way. That's just basic lap car etiquette. Oh, and the 6 car, turn around. Caution's out. That's gonna be another lucky dog for the 81 right there. So the 81 is going to gain another lap. He's now going to be 3 laps down. So pretty soon, some of these drivers, as the number 6 comes down pit road, probably to repair some damage or get some new tires and fuel. Yeah, the number 81 is going to gain a lap right here. Come on, iRacing. I've done my tracks already.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
So as we come to 1 to green,
Get ready.
some drivers are going to be racing around the track right now, trying to catch this
Alright, man.
3-car pack right here. As green flag back in the air, Jacob Quill is leading right now.
Did on 33.91.
As Caleb Wilson trying to hunt him down for first place. Gilbert Ruiz just about a little bit behind, trying to try to keep his 3rd place position right here. Oh, and 11 gets loose and hits the wall. That's going to allow
Clear high.
the 81 to try to go into the inside, but he's going to concede a little. Trying his best not to wreck that 11 car, because he knows that 11 car is in 2nd place and on the lead lap. As number 6 of Gilbert Ruiz may be in pit road right now. Same with Lance Satter, probably trying to fix the damage, but I don't see him in pit road, so yeah, he may oh no, I am wrong. Gilbert is on track. He just did perform a pit stop. So him and Bryce are battling for position.
The leader just did on 16.45.
Oh, a penalty. Oh, so Gilbert got the same thing as Bryce did, which was the penalty for like the pit road thing. So I might have to I'm gonna have to give these guys waiver rounds, because this was not how the pits should have gone. In all honesty, I should have probably made the caution laps not count, honestly, if this is the case, because yeah, because a lot of drivers are just losing laps due to penalties, because I guess the pace car like passed them while they're in pit road, even though they shouldn't lose a lap because of that. So I don't know. It's very odd. So I will definitely take some notes into improving the racing in this league. As number 81 of Bryce Bunnell, still behind the 11 of Caleb Wilson.
Got one outside.
Bryce is gonna climb down the inside, trying to take the spot away. He will. Bryce is currently on a mission to unlap himself. If he can catch Jacob Quayle and unlap himself through speed, that would be very, very impressive.
0.477.
And we are, right now, we are 1/3 of the way finished from this race. Yeah, so Gilbert Ruiz is closing in on Bryce Bunnell for the third position. And I'm not quite sure if Bryce is catching Jacob Quayle. But it seems like he might be, considering how fast the six is, and he has not been lapped yet. Oh, and Bryce hits the outside wall just a little. Shouldn't affect his wheel damage too much. Just So yeah, it seems like Bryce is losing time on Jacob. Um, and that sixth car of Gilbert Ruiz is catching the 81. So we'll see how this plays out. Seems like Jacob currently has it all set right now, as he is right now gaining, lengthening that gap to second place every single lap. He is being very, very consistent, very dominant this whole race. Oh, Bryce is starting to. Maybe the tires are starting to come into effect now. Cars are not just turning as well as they used to. Yeah, as it seems right now, it just seems like the car is just not turning much. Oh yeah, so Lance Satter did get disqualified for the race because he oh, and the caution is out. Something happened in the track. Something probably happened between Gilbert and Jacob. That's what I'm gonna assume. As Bryce is the lucky dog again. Yeah, Gilbert lost a lap, so maybe the 14 might have spun the 6 right there in efforts to try to get past him.
It's the 8 car. You entered a closed pit. Go to the end of the longest line.
Pit boxing 5-1. Right here.
Alright, seems like my the tracks are starting to get updated, almost complete. Right now we are on lap 76 of 150, so this is the halfway mark. Fittingly, this is basically our halfway caution, if you would like to consider it as that. Yeah, so maybe the 6 got spun out. But as I was saying, before the caution came out, it seems like the reason Lance Satter is currently 39 laps down is because he got a meatball when he crashed that previous time way back in I think like what was it, lap 45 or something like that. I don't know, lap 35. Um, yeah, it seems like he got a meatball flag that he just did not. He didn't like obey to come in and fix the damage, so he got disqualified. But I will try to see if I can uplift that. But right now, the 6 car, Caleb Wilson. Oh, I know. The 11 car, Caleb Wilson, did not join back with the line for the restart. He might have either an issue or he just like was a little late to that restart. But right now, Gilberua is trying to regain his lap back, or either show displeasure. I'm not sure what the full story was, but it seems like to me that the 14 put the bumper to the 6 and spun him out, and that's what caused the caution. But the 6 gets loose, trying to put some retaliation to that 14 car. But now, to both of these lapped cars, the 14 of Jacob Quayle is in their sights, so they're going to try their best to unlap themselves to hopefully make a fight to this race win. And let's see if iRacing is gonna let me join. And yes, we are indeed back. So we will once the sim loads in, we will stop we'll stop Bryce Bunnell's stream right now, right there, and then we will go into our broadcast. Just a little over halfway completed here at the Sobo 150 here at South Boston Speedway. Right now, it seems like the 6 got past the 81 again. Trying to hunt down that 14 of Jacob Quayle, who seems to be dominating this entire race. Oh, the 6. It's a little bit loose right there. Oh. Seems like my sim did not load in. I will try to reconnect again. Oh, the caution's out. Did the 6 car spin out again? It might have been. 6 car of Gilbert Ruiz has had currently has been having a really bad stretch of laps right now. Since something has been happening, I don't know. But let's see. So right now, Bryce Bunnell is going to get his lap back, as he is the lucky dog. And my sim. Okay, so it may be because of my.
Go to the lucky dog fuel kit, enter along with mine.
Here, let me restart my iRacing again. I may have to restart that because I think I'm getting right now. Yeah, it says up on the stream. My connection has been dropped to packet loss.
Next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Oh, wait, let's end task. And then start up again. Alright, now let's boot up iRacing again. Do I have to exit this?
Green flag, green flag.
Alright, let's see. If this works out. So now Bryce Bunnout is 2 laps down. Kayla Wilson, I think that the 6 car may have wrecked this. The 11 of Kayla Wilson, as he has dropped 2 laps. Yeah, he is currently in pit road trying to assess damage. Same with Gil Ruiz. So penalties might have to be assigned to some drivers because we should not be fully intentionally wrecking. And when I mean fully is I mean wrecking them out of the race. And yeah, so no intentional wrecking unless I mean you see that's the hard thing about being an official is that you have to know what the threshold for intentional wrecking is. Is there no threshold? Should it be at like a threshold to like how bad an intentional wreck should be until there's a penalty, or like yeah, if there should not be any penalty at all. Is my stream breaking? I don't know what that is. Okay. Okay, so I don't know why, but my I don't know if it might be my internet or not, but it seems like. Oh, do I have to download some? Do I have to download and? Oh yeah, update required. So let me see if I can update my car. Let's see, update the cars. So where would that be? Street stock. No, nothing for street stock. Except for the. Huh. Very odd. So the car. Let's do. Don't want to withdraw. Wait, can via items. Okay. Session info. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can fix this. Oh. let me see if this can session. Yes, okay, so I do have to update the track. Oh, and the street stock. So that's why it's not letting me join, because I had to update the car again for some reason. So it seems like the 81 has not really lost much sight on the 14. So let's see if Bryce Bunnell is able to catch this 14 car later on, maybe in the run. Let's see if we can catch him. And it seems like we are back. So let's stop watching this stream. Oh no, that had to pop out. So I'm going to move down. And yes, we are back. We are officially in the session. Yes. Oh my goodness. Let's see if OBS will. And we are in the session. So, yeah, right now we are on, let's see. So right here is Bryce Bunnell. As you've seen him times in the stream. That's his on board right there. Let's look at our race leader. That is Jacob Quill. 14 car. We're currently at lap 126, so we only have 25 laps left in this race. This car is assessing damage. That is Gilbert Ruiz. See Lance Satter come back in. He kind of cleared all black flags that are currently in this session. And yes, so Lance Satter is back on track. He won't be able to make up any positions, I don't believe, because of how many laps he's lost, unfortunately. But he would at least be able to get some on-track time. So it seems like the gap between Chicken Quail and the 81 and Bryce Bunnell is getting just slowly. He is gaining. So Jacob Will is currently setting much faster lap times. His car is a rocket ship, I would say. He just got the setup down. He probably knows the track very, very well. That's why he's leading all these laps here at South Boston Speedway. Yeah, so his next contender in second place, Bryce Penno, which is two laps down. So yeah, Jacob doesn't really have much competition as of now. There's only just a few laps left in the race. So it seems like Lance Satter may have left the session because, yeah, he is not on track right now. Yeah, he just disconnected from the race session. He is, I think he's probably might be content with how he is right now, how his position is right now. I'm not sure, but unfortunately his race ended early due to a meatball time from his crash early on in the race. So just like South Boston Speedway, the leader has his second place contender, his opponent, multiple laps down, and has been leading all the laps and all that kind of stuff. So right now, lap 137, coming to lap 138. That is 13 laps remaining in this race here at South Boston Speedway. It seems like the 14 has it all locked on as the race went locked in for him. And again, I truly apologize for the technical difficulties, but we did what we could and found an alternate solution to the race broadcast while technical difficulties were being assessed. Now coming to 10 to go here at South Boston Speedway. Let's check in on the 81 car of Bryce Benno. He is, so he is 2 laps down, and that's really all his competition. Oh, and the 6 car is back on track, so Gilmaru will be able to possibly 3rd position. Yes, he will in his closing laps, so that's good news for him. But all eyes are on the 14 car of Jacob Quill. Coming to 7 laps remaining here in this race. So, another thing I wanted to say is that I think the reason that we got more people to join in this race is because we had our time pushed back by an hour, so 7 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah, so that probably caused a lot more people to join our races. As I believe it is 5 to go. Yes, it is 5 to go here at South Boston Speedway. Just a few more laps. 4 laps to go. Jacob can see the light at the end of the tunnel, as he is just soaring through these laps, soaring through these corners. 3 laps to go here at South Boston. 2 to go. And exiting 3 and 4, white flag in the air here at South Boston Speedway for Jacob Quayle. On the backstretch for one final time. Exiting 3 and 4, Jacob Quayle will win the Sailboat 150 here at South Boston Speedway. So, let's see, this celebration here. Your race winner right here, number 14 of Jacob Quayle, for Fortier Racing. And he exits the car. So let's get let's see if we can get him up here. Hey Jacob, great win out there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so you dominated the entire race. I believe you led every single lap. Yeah, you just had the perfect car. You stayed out of trouble. How do you feel?
I mean, I was kind of shocked. I saw these guys. I thought they're like making setups and stuff. I just showed up. I just hopped on at 7 and had my first laps. I mean, I have raced a lot on iRacing in the past, but yeah, I was not expecting that to have that much pace, and I just tried to keep it clean and focus on consistency in the long run. So,
Yeah, well, you did everything right there. And how do you feel heading on into our next race of the season, which is Oxford Plains Speedway? It's a little bit shorter of a track. A little bit more rounded.
I mean, I say if I show up, I should have a good chance. And maybe, it's on those black flags that Bryce and it's Gilbert got were unfortunate. They're both pretty quick too, so that could have been more fun of a race. But I don't know really what to do about that in the future.
Yeah, unfortunately, those black flags were handed to Gilbert and Bryce. That will not happen. Hopefully in the future, because due to the absence of the admin, just having some technical difficulties, we are unable to, clear those black flags. But yes, definitely in the future that issue should be resolved, and we should have much better more people on the lead lap.
Yep. And that just would be better racing in general.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Jacob. Great win out there, and we'll see you next week. All right. Here, let's see. Does anyone else want to get an interview? Does Gilbert want an interview? Does Bryce want an interview? I'll give him All right, Gilbert's good. I believe Bryce had some microphone issues. So yeah, that's it. I mean, it was much better than some of the races that we've had previously. Much better turnout, but still off to a rocky start here in the season. So we'll see how next weekend at Oxford Plains Speedway should be. So Oxford Plains Speedway is it's a flatter track. It's kind of like Charlotte, but it's a more rounded track. So drivers are going to be constantly turning um, in this track. So uh, that race should be, I believe it's a fixed setup race, and then Concord is going to be an open setup race. But Concord doesn't happen until early September. So once Oxford Plains Speedway, that happens on August 9th, when that we'll have 3 weeks off. Um, and yeah, so hopefully we'll try to get everything smoothed out and fixed until next week. So I want to thank you all for joining and watching this race. Um, and yes, that's 3 different winners. All right, take care, guys.